Yo, what's up? What's going on with you guys? Hope everybody's okay. Happy Sunday. Shout out to all of the guys and gals that come back to watch the stream and hear what we got to talk about. This is just an addition to the video we did maybe about 3 videos ago with this Jasmine Ray character, right? Adams gave her a fucking job, 160 grand a year. She doesn't have the talent or skill to earn that on her fucking own. He looked out for somebody that I guess he cared for at that time. And for some reason, the bitch goes and writes a book. That's why I tell you to keep these fucking no good broads out of your circle. Stop pulling them from the fucking reception desk to your back office. Stop taking them off of posts and putting them in your office. Stop inviting all of the bitches into your VIP. Like they don't mean you no good, man. All right? But let's see what's going on. This is the broad right here, right? That he gave the $160,000 job to. You know, regular shit, light skin, long hair, you know, big tits. I bet she looked better 10 years ago. And you know, he threw her a bone. And let's see what's going on here at this press conference. So.
No way. I know they're telling them no more questions, but I'll take 2 more questions before. I'm gonna take 2 more questions. But before I take this question, there's one thing that I want to do. Listen, there was a book that came out that Jasmine Ray wrote, and in the Daily News today, it was stated that there was a sexual action that happened in Borough Hall. She reported in that book.
So she wrote in the book that I guess he smashed her in Borough Hall, and you know, he was working, he was on duty.
And it wasn't. You a dog sick person, man. You know that? You're a dog sick person. Your name was on the byline. And there's some of you that have been covering me. You guys could part. Let me do this. Y'all could depart. Y'all could depart. Some of you have been recovering me for 3.5 years. Some of you are so sick and dark, and you're the leader of that. You're one of the most dark writers that I've ever seen in this city. And your personal sick vendetta and the sickness of how you think of over-sexualizing a black man, that in the book is stated that there was a sexual action in Borough Hall. That was never in the book. But that's typical of the sickness and the darkness of your sick mind. You're one of the sickest reporters I know. Go to the next question. You're a sick person.
Yes, here. What's your reaction to Letitia James getting indicted?
I'm going to do the same.
Oh, Letitia James. That was his right hand she-man. Yeah, bitch thought she was untouchable, man. They ran down on her in the airport and took her phone and shit. I think they brought up on charges.
Same thing to her what I ask of everyone when I was going through my situation. Let the process play out. People attacked me. They called me names. They destroyed an impeccable record in this city. Folks, I've been doing this for 40 years. I had 40 years of delivering for the people of the city of New York. And within months, my entire life was destroyed. And some of you who knew me joined the chorus of calling me all sorts of names. He made a deal. He did this. All of you that knew me, I was really surprised. And some of you broke my heart. I was surprised that y'all saw how impeccable my record was as a police officer, state senator, borough president, and as a mayor. And within months, because of a lawfare, you all of a sudden turned me into a criminal. You characterized my administration as corrupt. You didn't look at the dedication and commitment and the success of this city. And I noticed, you know what's interesting? I'm seeing none of you report some of the stuff that is coming out of the FBI of what happened under the Biden administration. I'm not seeing you report that. I'm not seeing you report some of the hidden records and the hidden files. I'm not seeing that anymore. But what you did in those months, to me, I'll never forget that. It was wrong.
Some may say this is losing your bearing. some may say he's showing weakness by complaining it, but you know what, man? Fuck them niggas. Say what you gotta say, man. Say what you gotta say. You know, because people are talking about you whether you say it or not. So you might as well say it. Say, yeah, fuck you, you go to hell, you know, and this, that, and the third, whatever. Get it off your chest. It'll make you feel better to tell that motherfucker who was your friend, you thought was your friend, and they turned on you to go and fucking kick rocks. You know, so I mean, fuck it, man.
I did not deserve that, and as a mayor and as a public servant, I committed myself to the city, and I'm going to continue to commit myself to the city in the process. What's up, Kelly?
Hi, Mr. Mayor.
What's going on, Kelly?
I'm good. I wanted to ask you to follow up. You know, speaking of your indictment, you talked about the Justice Department weaponizing that indictment, going after black politicians. I mean, this is another black politician being indicted here in the city. What's your response to that?
Do you feel they weaponized me? Of course, you can answer. You asked me about others, but I remember how you covered me. You didn't feel they weaponized me. I was indicted for calling the fire department to do a building inspection. And many of you who covered me during that time were salivating at the thought that Eric will go to jail for 33 years. So don't start asking me about what do I think about what's going on now. I want to know what did y'all think about when my life was destroyed in this city. And I wish I had a mic so I can drop it right now.
Oh, shit. Damn.
And there we go, a fiery New York City Mayor Eric Adams really continuing to speak his mind now that he is out of the New York City race. And again, going after that one reporter there, calling him a sick person. Did not like some of the questioning, talking about his background as...
Damn, son. So we got another one here, and we about to hear this broad speak.
Staffer for Mayor Adams, sitting down for her first TV interview. Tonight, she tells our Chris Glorioso she believes she was one of the key witnesses in the federal corruption case that consumed City Hall last year. And she is previewing a book that also details a romantic relationship with Eric Adams.
I feel like they just still trying to kick this nigga in his ass on the way out. He's already out of the race to run for re-elect for mayor. He's out of that race. They still fuck with this nigga.
There was a moment where he was like, "You're gonna be my wife," and I was like, "Okay."
In her first TV interview since leaving City Hall, former staffer Jasmine Ray told the I-Team about a 6-month romance with Eric Adams and their...
She was a little exotic looking bitch. She looked Indian right there. Yeah, you ain't pulling that on the regular, bro. They both look happy as fuck to be next to her. Damn. Yeah, bro, she ain't really fucking with you like that. She ain't really fucking with him like that unless he got that pull. I guess this about 10 years ago and that bitch was pretty. Kind of got a big ass nose, but.
breakup 6 years before he became mayor.
Around January 2016, it ended abruptly. He ended it. In front of him, I said, "Okay," but then I went to my car and I was boo-hooing like a baby.
Ray opened up to the I-Team previewing her forthcoming book,
Wow. Look at this shit here. I'm gonna take this pic, but I was gonna make this a thumbnail, but I don't want to promote her fucking book. Damn, B. I don't want to promote her book. But I'm gonna take that picture anyway.
political humanity. She describes it as an insider's look at her hidden relationship with Eric Adams, marked by intimacy, sacrifice, and betrayal. In the interview, Ray also defended the six-figure City Hall job she just resigned.
I want to give you a chance to confront those people who will say it just doesn't look good when the mayor hires his former lover to a high-level City Hall job.
I've been doing the work for over a decade, so you will be foolish to question my capabilities, my record, my passion.
Listen, bitch, if you ain't get it in 10 fucking years, and all of a sudden a nigga who dick you was sucking, you get it. It ain't, yeah, bitch, your talent is trash. That's what I be talking about. This talk, all this bullshit, yeah, you don't have the skill, you don't have the talent. They would have been promoted you. You had to wait until after you fucking gave this nigga a blowjob to get promoted. And you talking about, I haven't said for 10 years. You was sitting there on your ass, not doing shit, thinking you was the shit because you worked for the city, and then you didn't fucking produce. Till the nigga came along and you tickled his fucking nuts and then he gave you that break. Your talent, that's what happens, man. These bitches don't be like good at what the hell they doing.
You'd be foolish to do that.
Last year, the I-Team first reported on Jasmine Ray, revealing she not only worked as Mayor Adams' Director of Sports, Wellness, and Recreation, but that the mayor also obtained a conflict of interest waiver of Wellness and Recreation.
She look like a lazy bitch, don't she? She look like a lazy bitch. She just sit there and order food and order fucking Starbucks and shit like that. That bitch ain't doing nothing, man.
But that the mayor also obtained a conflict of interest waiver, allowing Ray to consult for a childcare facility with city contracts. City Hall defended the arrangement. Then, Tuesday, City Hall confirmed Eric Adams and Jasmine Ray had a personal relationship roughly a decade ago, but stressed there have been no romantic engagements since the two started working at City Hall.
His body. They was fucking the shit out of her. That ain't the only nigga she fucked there. Don't believe that. That is not the only nigga she fucked there. It's not. These motherfuckers here, you leave them out of your circle. They don't belong in a circle amongst powerful men. I don't know why you keep throwing these bitches in there, man. They will destroy what the fuck you and your fellow brethren have built and worked for. You don't give bitches the fucking opportunity. You don't give them no, you don't help them. Because look what they do after you help them. Look at Cassie. Bitch could have been walked away. She walked away after what? She get with Alex Fine? You so scared of Diddy that you fucked the guy that he hired to be a personal trainer, and then you leave with him. You wasn't that scared of that nigga. Because that's some violation. So how scared of him were you? Same thing with this bitch. She brought this bitch in there. She made $160,000 for how many fucking years? And now look, writing a fucking book. Come on, man.
Are you still in contact with the mayor, and what does he think about the book?
His first response was, I really like the way you unpacked those difficult topics.
One of those difficult topics the book addresses is the corruption investigation that consumed City Hall last year. In an advanced copy of Political Humanity, investigation that consumed. One of those difficult topics the book addresses is the corruption investigation that consumed City Hall.
Look at this bitch here. What is she gonna do, bro? Look at this bitch. This world is just crazy, dude. How your soft-looking niggas and these fucking Planet of the Apes or fucking Wakanda-looking bitches, bro. What's up, man?
Last year, in an advanced copy of Political Humanity, Jasmine Ray writes that Mayor Adams warned her about the feds. You're on a short list of people that have frequent contact with me. I just wanted you to be aware, she wrote, quoting the mayor.
You wrote that Mayor Adams warned you that you were on the radar of federal investigators.
Yeah.
Did he ever encourage you to lie or to not tell the whole truth?
Wow. Do you see this shit? They're trying to line him up and they're using a bitch that he helped. We tell you all the time, Well, other niggas don't tell you to keep them bitches out your circle. I tell you all the time, keep them bitches out your circle. If she wanna fuck you, she gonna fuck you, bro. All right, you don't gotta pull her to the motherfucking back office and give her a $160,000 job. Nah, I'm not doing that, bitch. Why would I meet? No. Why would I do that? Why would I put you in that position? So when the chips are down, look at what the fuck they do.
So, no. In fact, it was very painful for me because once I said, hey, I just got interrogated, the first thing he said to me was, we can't talk.
Jasmine Ray told the I-Team she gave federal investigators access to her phone. She says she was subpoenaed 4 times and testified before a grand jury multiple times. But she says she is still perplexed by the bribery indictment against her former boss that was ultimately dropped by the Trump DOJ. Adams has denied wrongdoing, and his attorney called alleged bribes courtesy travel upgrades. Ray believes accepting travel perks may have been in bad taste, but she's not sure the conduct was worthy of an indictment.
I don't know if it's illegal. I think that's up to a judge to decide. I don't know. But it was.
What position was she doing? What position did she have for 10 years? And then he promoted her to some other shit. She's like, I don't know if it was legal. How you don't know? How you don't know? Because you're full of shit.
Tacky.
Jasmine Ray stepped down from her City Hall job 2 days before Mayor Adams announced a suspension of his re-election campaign. Ray's book is scheduled to be out this weekend. Chris Glorioso, News 4 New York.
Man, keep these bitches away from you. Keep them out of your fucking circle, champ. What's the shit I'm looking for? Get rid of that. Keep them out of your motherfucking circle, man. I don't know what Adam's gonna do. I can tell you, it look like they're trying to line his ass up again for some more shit. Wish him the best of luck. And guys, just keep it amongst the fellas, man. Somebody's gonna break the fucking code and bring a bitch in, and she's gonna bring all of you niggas down. Guaranteed.